Well, greetings from the Philippines here. This is my little studio. It's not perfectly arranged. I'm not an expert in building studios, as you can see. Let's see if I turn this light off. Maybe you can see that a little bit better. I'm going to give a little update. I'm wearing a shirt that I got in Thailand. So this is not Filipino. This is not my pajamas. This is actually a shirt. And I have some praise reports. I have so much in my mind. I have traveled around the world with virtually no money for many, many years. And people wonder, how in the world does Steve do it? Is he rich? Well, no, I believe that when I have one simple belief, and that is Jesus says that we need to preach the gospel. Basically, the gospel being his life story and message of grace. His life story being the pivotal moment, the death on the cross that he did for us, and that we are to share that. And I mean, that changes people's lives and hearts when they understand the cross. Just thinking about it, it just brings tears to my eyes, because I've read, and he talks about it as the joy that was set before him, enduring the cross. When they nailed him, he's concerned about the salvation. Father, forgive them, they don't know what they do. But yet he knew he was going to be separate. Anyway, you know the story, but basically we're to tell that story to the world. And my peak of interest has been medical missionary, helping people with their health, using that as a way to reach their hearts, and not going right into deep theology and making them feel judged because they don't know those things, but just building a friendship, a bond through health ministry, and then sharing present truth and truths that I have come to know through my own studies, and many people who have loved and spent time with me since I was a child, and I appreciate them so much. So when God tells us, and the Bible tells us, we're told to share the gospel with the world, he doesn't talk much about how to do it financially. I'm just a little country boy from up in the hills of a little village, in California. I don't know how to make money, really. I'm 48 years old as of yesterday, and I still haven't figured it out. I just know I have a passion to serve the Lord and to work for him. And I thought, well, I'm young. I have the ability to share and talk, and I didn't always, initially I had no talent in speaking, but when I told the Lord I would do it, and I just started doing it, he started teaching me, and I started learning as I did it. So I'm going to make a bunch of little videos here and just share my heart and just talk to you about what's on my mind, because it's been very difficult lately, as I had some health issues, some teeth issues. And I want to say some praise here. But first of all, he says, preach the gospel to the world. He doesn't say, well, when you get money, do it. Some people say, well, you need to be thinking about this and be planning and not be presumptuous and all of that. I can tell you, I have thousands of miracle stories. I'm losing track. I want to write a book. There's so much that I want to do with my life. I just want to cry right now, because I'm at a point where if I just had 2 or 3 people that would do just very simple things, like a little secretarial work, a little this, a little that. Oh, wow. We are at a pivotal time in our ministry right now. If we just had a little bit of shared effort, that things would explode. The growth, the blessings. When I'm talking about growth, I'm not talking about money. When I talk about blessings, I'm not talking about money or coming to me. I'm talking about, a blessing to me is when a little child or a woman comes out of bondage, or a man comes out of bondage, but a person basically that is in a devastating situation, maybe near-death situation, or a child living on the street, or a woman selling herself, and we're able to reach out, take that person and help them. It's also when we do a crusade and hundreds, but even if one comes to know Jesus and accept him as their personal savior, or if someone is dying of a health condition or suffering, and we can aid them and be there for them. So I have been carrying such a big load. Anyway, so that's how I've done it. I basically just did what the Lord said. He says go, and I would go. I would sometimes I would go on these courier flights. I would get a flight to Asia. I didn't know where I'd stay. I had no idea where I'd get the money. Sometimes I didn't have money. I didn't have a bed. I'd sleep one time in a mango tree in Cebu. I mean, uh, I've I've got so many stories. My brain is full of them. But right now in my life, God has blessed me with an incredibly wonderful wife, incredible, wonderful children, an amazing daughter-in-law, and wonderful grandson. I'm so blessed and privileged to be alive, and I thank all of you. So today I sit here and I'm going to share some miracle stories one after another, but my teeth are fine. My health is good. I'm strong and I'm ready to go out and do something. I just need a few people willing to share this burden with me. Not even necessarily financially, but if you were able to come to Manila and just sit here and answer the phone and be at the control center right here in our main office. You can see we got a prayer room, we got a nice desk and internet and phones and stuff. So next video, please watch it. It's coming up soon. God bless. Bye-bye.